Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Looking at two kind of interesting planes here today. These are not normal visitors here. Good morning, Jen, Elise, Christine, Jonathan. Good to see y'all here. We got Steve. We got Alan in the house. We got Ron here. Good morning, everybody. Oh, Sydney's here bright and early. Look at that. Keith's here. H. Dot. She liked and then she's ta-taing for now. So we'll see her hopefully later. So the one on the left, I believe, is a, well, I know it's an ANA. I believe it's a Dreamliner 10, if I'm not mistaken. The old X going to give it to you over there. So I believe it's a Dreamliner 10. I think it came in yesterday afternoon. And the one on the right is a Corsair, but I don't think it belongs to them anymore. One of the people whose opinion I trust got a picture of it yesterday. And he says it now belongs to Amazon Services LLC, which I would trust him about anything airplane related in Hawaii. If you guys follow HNL Rarebirds, that's who I'm talking about. He got a picture of it yesterday, posted it on his Instagram coming in, and tagged it as Amazon Services LLC. So it's, if it's going to be painted somewhere, maybe, I can't tell if it's a freighter from this side, but it might be going to have a big hole cut in the side, so we'll see. Well, I guess maybe we won't see. Maybe we'll never see that plane again. You never know. Well, that's good, Keith. You know those possible visits when you can say it's the next year, you know nothing serious is going wrong. When they say they need to see you tomorrow, that's when you know you got to worry. So it's good that you don't have a doctor's appointment till next year. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, I saw it on Flight Radar, or not Flight Radar. I saw it on Jet Tip yesterday, but it didn't come in till like 2 in the afternoon, so I wasn't able to get out here. All right. I don't understand my ATC. I have a as many of you know, at least 300 and something of you know, because I have 300 and something subscribers over there now. But I started a second channel called HNL Ops, and it is where I have the 360 camera. It's also where I have 2 streams running that overlay the ATC. Hello, Irene. Good to see you. Legalized Shemp is here. Hello. Steven, good to see y'all here. But I have 2 channels over there besides, or 2 streams over there besides the 360 cam. And what they do is they overlay the map and the ATC. Well, there's a couple other channels that do that, and they just steal live ATC's feed, and that's not very nice, so I don't do that. I actually have a scanner at my house. So the audio you're hearing in those 2 streams are actually the scanner that's at my house. And for some reason, it sounds better than the scanner that is sitting right next to me, next to the airport. I don't understand. So I've dropped a link in the chat for that other channel. If you could head on over there and subscribe at least and poke around and see what you like. There's currently 3 live streams going over there right now. There's the 360 camera, which is over my head. And then there's the 2 streams that overlay the map and the ATC. You can judge for yourself which sounds better, the one piping through here or the one piping through there. And that one's about 12 miles from the airport. Exactly, Legalized Shemp. It's a work from home thing. Hello, Rainbow Love. So our first departure of the day, looks like it's already pushed back. That is United. It is right over here. This is headed up to San Francisco. This is a 777-200. Yes, I'm able to pick up 118.1 and I think it's 123.9, which are the 2 tower frequencies. I just have the same antenna I was using in the truck for a while, just propped up in my front window, and it seems to work better than the antenna I have here right now, which is very confusing to me. But I am by far not an RF guy. What is that over there? See if we can see that. Out in the water. There it is. We have a cruise ship out there. We're ship spotting again here. Oh, thanks, Ian. So I know nothing about cruise ships. But the only thing I think I know is, didn't that funky smokestack, isn't that a Carnival Cruise Line like thing? So this must have, I can't tell if this one's coming in or not. It's kind of far out there. Sorry, check signal limit and compare the... Sorry, I must have missed a message, Eham, because I don't know what you're asking me to do. From Seattle. So I guess it's coming in. That's a long... That is a long, long way to go on a... How many days that is? Hello, Sarah. Good to see you. Five days. Alright, so I have a little bad news today. The second Honu today left an hour and 15 minutes late from Japan. So we are not going to see the second Honu today. We'll still see the first one. The first one, I believe, is around 8:40, if my memory serves me correctly. But the second one, it was delayed on departure, so there's no way they're going to make up that amount of time in the air. So it is scheduled for, last I looked, it was scheduled for 10:45, which puts it entirely too far out of our show today. Why won't my phone cooperate? Hello, phone. Okay, nothing's going on here. Where's it going? My phone is just freaking out. Yeah, 10:45 a.m. That puts it a little too far out of our thing. I think it might be blocking you from posting links in the chat there, Eham. Can you email me that? I'm gonna have to reboot this phone. This is acting stupid. It got a little wet the other day, and I'm hoping it's not trashed. We had a little rain on Wednesday. I wish I could see that. There's too many buses in the way. Hello, CFI on the fly. So bad. I didn't CFI on the fly. I don't know if it's left yet. It might be tucked around the side of this building because I can't see it from where I am. Sometimes they stick those on the other side of this building here, which I can't see. That United we talked about seems like forever ago is on the move, so we're just going to go to the left a little bit. To the left. To the left. And we're going to wait for it in the trees over here. Hello, Mark. I think the ATC is doing more harm to me than good, so we're going to at least try to mess with it. Oh, why is that better there? I just moved it 4 feet to the other side of the truck to see if it was any better. That's weird. That is weird. This should be heading off to LA with the extra X here. Alright, that FedEx 757 that has been coming in daily from Maui is in the air now. We'll see which runway that takes. It's been taking 4 right. There's also a FedEx triple just on the other side of the mountain range behind me. I literally just moved it to the other side of the truck and it sounds so much better. Oh, maybe Ian. The Wi-Fi in the 360 camera is turned off. I'm not sure if the Bluetooth is on or not. Definitely things that make you go,
910 Honolulu Tower, Foxtrot crossing right 48, run right 4 left, clear for takeoff, delayed turn to departure of the runway.
Oh, thanks, Eham. So the one that zipped in behind that Delta is a 717 that's heading off to Hilo. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon.
The 422, just hold short of right left at Juliet for now.
The actual tower sounds better, not everything else.
Now the tower. Hang up, just over 8 right.
Good morning, Kirsten. Did I say hello to Luke? I don't know if I said hello to Luke, but hello, Luke. Luke, a fellow member of the Code Share crew. So that's turning down there.
42 Honolulu Tower, right left, full length, line up and wait, traffic, landing, crossing runway, just no traffic departing the crossing runway. Honolulu Tower, helicopter 903, Kilo Charlie.
Oh, we have Josh here too. Hello, Josh. Oh, yeah. Definitely have all the cool kids here this morning.
305, credit, echo the contact ground. For 910, contact departure 119, airplane 1, conflict clearance of Boeing 717 will be departing off your right. 1629, traffic, holding position, crossing overhead.
So the 717 cut around it and is going to go out first, it looks like, there. That is going to come straight down 8 left at us.
Start direction as soon as able, runway 8 left, full length, clear for takeoff.
Oh, I think I hear that FedEx triple over my head. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Not that I've seen, Eham.
Roger, good morning.
Ooh, Dragon just called in. Interesting. There might be one here then. Well, if there's one here leaving, I'm very glad I chose this location then. Ah, they should leave the dragging call signs to the U-2s. Why is that going up? Hold on. Sorry about that, little camera adjustment. Let's see if that worked. There we go. Yeah, there's also an Osprey out of K-Bay that also has the call sign Dragon. Too much noise going on at the same time. I'm not liking it. Hello, Rodney. Good to see you. Man, it is hot today. Yeah, it is driving me insane, Sydney. I don't like a lot of noise, and I specifically don't like a lot of noise that's all from different things. I hate it when there's 40 different things around you making noise. It's just grinds on me. And if you're ever hanging out with me and all of a sudden I'm not there, it's because I left because it's too noisy. Like, I love baseball games. Noise at a baseball game is fine. It's the baseball games where everybody's chatting around you and no one's there for the game, and it's just kids screaming and no one's paying attention to the game. I will walk up and leave. Can't handle it. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Your good friend Jonathan McD is gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. Looks like RSVP, another long-time chatter, has received that, so thank you very much. And RSVP, please join me in thanking Jonathan. Appreciate that. I don't know why they didn't send this one down. He told this Delta he had one more arrival, then he'd get him down. He could have pushed the plane across the runway faster. Exactly, random spotter. Alright, we're going to have dueling FedExes here in just a second. We have a FedEx over Koalina, that's a 777. And then we have a FedEx coming from the south to 4 right. That is a 757. The plane coming in that this one is waiting for, we're going to pan up and get it in just a second, is Zippy. We don't see Zippy a lot this morning. Zippy is... I believe Zippy has changed its time lately because it used to come in 6:40-ish and maybe sometimes a little early, so we would just miss it. But I believe it's pushed back to the scheduled time, and now I think it's after 7, so hopefully we'll start seeing Zippy more in the show. The one after this will be the FedEx, and then we'll have the 757 on the other runway.
For 914, Halifax, Foxtrot, cross runway 4, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic, landing, crossing runway. 61002, traffic loading, business parallel runway, additional traffic, heavy Boeing 777, final final crossing runway. We'll hold short of the intersection for you, runway 4 right, clear to land. Zippy 2 heavy, hold short of runway 4 left. Hold short of 4 left, heavy. For 914, delay turn to departure of the runway 4 left, good for takeoff.
Mark, I think that might be the one that came in as we were going live this morning. I think that's already, I think that one is already got here. I don't think that's leaving for a while. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we should get a Queen departure about 9:30-ish. There's usually a... I forgot to check today, but usually there's a Melbourne and a Hong Kong flight. This is the 757. Saturday morning, we will be out here Saturday morning. In fact, we'll be down at the other end the whole day on Saturday. No road trip on Saturday, because we're going to be down at the other end all day. Because this coming Saturday is Guard Saturday. So that was a 757 FedEx, and this is a 777 FedEx coming in on crossing runways. So we'll hopefully see some more fighter action, because we're gonna, being Guard Saturday, we're gonna try to camp out on the other end. 6:30 as well. If a scheduled departure is 6:30, yeah, that might be rough, because I think we're going to start at 7:45 on Saturday. We'll see. See if we get a better shot of that 757 as it turns over here.
Next 1430, turn right at Delta, hold short of runway 4 left. Right on Delta, hold short of 4 left. Generate Honolulu Tower. Engineering cross right at the barrier.
So our good friend Sarah Deal, is coming with a $5 super sticker. Says, how's it going? Well, it's going very well, because I am mentally on vacation already. I can't think about anything else besides plane spotting and vacation. In fact, I had a big long dream last night, early this morning, I guess, about being in Germany, driving around to plane spotting things. So it was a good dream. So I hope you're doing well. So thanks again, Sarah. So, looks like our good friend Wee Linda is back. She was here earlier, and then she ta-ta'd for now, I think. And then she came back. She has gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. Thank you very much, Linda. So it looks like my screen is very tiny. Mysterious Lee is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking Scottish Linda, Wee Linda. Wait, what did I forget now? What did I do now? Did I forget something? Oh, I didn't mean to take that away. I'm sorry. I wanted to see this thing. What did I miss? What did I miss?
This 105 Heavy Honolulu Tower traffic, Boeing 717, 10 mile right base, crossing runway, will hold short of wind calm, runway 8 left, third flat. Anyone further that goes in contact ground.
I wonder why United's going down Bravo. This is the Majuro flight. I wonder why it's going down Bravo. I don't know. That Delta is still holding down at the other end. I don't know why that is either. That Delta has been down there for 10 minutes now or more. An actual honk for reverse ops. Look at that. Thank you. So that's that United flight. This one here. This is heading down Bravo.
Okay, outside will exit at Echo. Okay, Echo sounds good, thank you. 127 and runway 4 right, clear to land, hold short of runway 8 left, wind calm. Exit land 4 right, hold short of 8 left. This is our outside, clear 4 right, outside, thank you.
Is that P8 still doing a dance over there? Yeah, P8 still doing a dance on Hickam over there. Alright, let's flip over here to these other planes and see if there's a chance of them going out today. Let's see. This is that Corsair. This is actually an Amazon purchase. Let's see if there's any. There you can see the tail number. I don't see anything around it. Well, the stairs are up. We do have the remote stairs there, but I don't see any other activity. And then on the Dreamliner, same thing. I don't even see the. Oh, I see the push stairs up. Oh, it might be getting gas. Is that a gas truck? I can't tell. Ooh, wait. Look. It has an I think it has the APU on it. Look at that. It might have the APU on it. Look at that. Oh, shoot. I'm too worried about APUs over here, and I'm missing the Qantas. This is the Qantas coming in from Melbourne. Hello, Kelvin. Good to see you. Let's see as it turns. Slowly I turn, inch by inch. Do we see hands? No, it's the One World again. No hands on the One World. Oh. Hello, Stitch. There's Stitch throwing the shotgun at everybody. Ohana means family.
Runway 32 over to the land for right. Runway 32, continue runway 4 at vehicle on the runway. Continue range.
Jonathan, I asked for kangaroo hands, not pink hands. All right, Delta has finally started to move. It is headed down Juliet right now. We're going to get a Hawaiian coming up 8 left next. That is heading off to Kailua Kona. The Majuro flight has made it to the end of the runway there on 8 right, so we get that departure here in a second. All right, Eham, we got a level horizon over there. That's good. I think I know what the problem was yesterday. I think I know what the problem is. Yes, after Majuro flight, I'll give you my hypothesis of why it was bad.
Line 158, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff. Takeoff 8 left, line 158. 422 affirmative, runway 8 right, line up and wait. Better 154, contact departure.
Oh, we have an O'Malley duck back from his Pog Juice run. All right, hello O'Malley. Do we actually have all the? I think we're just missing one mod today. That was entertaining. Okay. So my theory on the 360 camera being all wonky yesterday, is I use what's called neutral density filters, which is basically sunglasses for a camera, if you just to get the layman's term out of the way. Basically, it's like putting sunglasses on your camera. It's to lower the amount of light coming into the camera, so the camera doesn't have to use as fast a shutter speed to compensate for a lot of light, and it also lets you use different. Anyway, it's basically like sunglasses for your camera. Basically, that's what it is. It's to allow you to do different things. Well, I found when I first got the 360 camera, it was too bright in the harsh middle of the day. So I got these neutral density filters. Well, if you've ever seen a 3D camera or 360 camera, they have round lenses, not a flat lens like a camera does. Or the outer element is round. And so the neutral density filters are also round. And they clamp on the front of each lens. Well, the camera has to know that to compensate the picture, the stitching of the two lenses, front and back, to create the 360. So it has to know that the neutral density filters are there. I don't think I told it the neutral density filters were there yesterday, so the stitching was off. I noticed that, and I think that's why the horizon was all wonky, because it didn't know that the neutral density filters were there, and I've probably bored half of you to death right now. That's okay. I'm used to that. Hello, Freddie. I use wonky all the time. That's one of my favorite words.
turn right at Delta contact now. Delta contact now. Going 156, runway left, clear to take off.
Alright, so the next one we're going to have out here is another Hawaiian. It is heading off to Maui. It's going to come straight at us down 8 left.
There's 3680 cross runway 4 left and runway 4 to Delta contact now. Traffic stop off on runway 4 right. 4 left and 4 right. Delta and forward grounding 3680. 5, proceed on to runway 8 left at Delta West now.
I don't understand what you're saying. Oh. I don't understand what you're saying. Ian, sorry, I'm 360 flat. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Roger, proceed on to runway 8 right.
Not on purpose, Christine.
Box 40, turn right at Delta and contact now. Sorry, back to the front and get Charlie monitor down. Put on Delta, Charlie, park monitor ground. Have a good day, Box 40.
Where'd you put it, Ian? I don't see it. Oh, okay. Step off my hat in the truck, so I'll be right back. What the hell was that?
Tower line 135, visual forward.
Line 135, Honolulu Tower, runway 4 right, clear to line 10703.
Forward clear line 135.
Ah, so you got to figure it out, so okay, that's good. I was panicking for a minute there.
Sorry, I did it.
Yeah, this is the tomfoolery part of the presentation. I think one of those 737-200s is an old Western Airlines, and I don't know what the other one is. But I think the one in the back is an old Western, I think. Yeah, I think the one in the back, the black and green one. The one in the front that says Transair on it is orange and green. I don't know where that used to be. But they're both Transair. I think they're just different parts of the same company. The one on the left, there's about 3 more of those that look exactly the same on the other side of the building behind them. And they were grounded by the FAA. They've just recently got their flight clearance again, and supposedly they're going to start back to normal operations in the fall. So hopefully we'll see, instead of just the one 200, we'll see a bunch of 737-200s.
Helicopter 158 South Air Service ready, red note 2. Helicopter 580 Honolulu Tower departure, the south will be drone extra not overflying any runways. South ramp on risk, not overflying the runways, helicopter 158.
This one here is a Hawaiian Flight 6, which Jen says she's taking a trip, and I'm surprised she's not on this plane. Thank you very much, Jonathan, our good friend Jonathan McD, AI Whiz Kid. The Tom and foolery, Tom and his foolery is the best bit, exactly. But thank you very much, Jonathan. Thanks for the for everything, basically. But thank you for the £5 super chat. I appreciate it. That plane is in a hurry to get down to the runway, so hopefully we'll see that very soon. That'll wasting no time on the taxiway. So does anybody have an inside scoop on the Lufthansa strike situation? Anybody know any inside knowledge? Thanks again, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Usually I don't bring up, try to not bring up the negative stuff on the show. So strikes would definitely be considered negative. I try not to do that, but as many of you know, I am leaving next Wednesday morning. Usually I don't bring up, and I will be flying Lufthansa. What I told my boss this yesterday. I'm not sure if he was super happy with it or not. But I told him I'm secretly hoping that they go on strike the day before I'm supposed to come back. So I can stay in Germany a few extra days. Yeah, there's been a lot of crazy stuff over in Munich the last few days, so hopefully everything calms down by the time I get over there. We won't be in Munich. All the actual Oktoberfest stuff will be done by the time we're there. And we'll be there just in time for Obstoberfest. Well, to be honest, to be honest, how much work am I actually going to get done the day after I get back from a 12 time zone difference? So, might as well stay for the weekend, right?
Visual email. 2 aircraft holding and Hawaiian 134 runway left.
So I asked,
The runway 134. Fly left 10 begin.
I
Left 10, roger.
I have a,
4, runway
I don't know if I
81,
should
clear
say
climb,
this.
go to runway 4 left for
You guys already think I'm insane, so it's
Fly
okay.
134, clear to land, 8 left, shuttle 4 left.
I have a magic 8-ball. You know, the little future predicting things. And it's amazing how much. Whoa, dude! I thought we were about to see a huge accident right in front of us. A guy pulled right out in front of a FedEx truck. See, now this is where I'd like to tell some secrets about work, but I can't because I don't know who's listening. But I have a magic 8-ball at work. Oh, speaking of going to Germany, this will be my flight right here. Next Wednesday, I'll be on this flight right here, this 757. So I have a magic 8-ball that I ask almost all important questions to. And it started out funny, and now I listen to the magic 8-ball. And I asked it yesterday if the Lufthansa pilot strike would affect my, and this is how I phrased it would affect my outbound flight. And it gave me outlook uncertain, and then it gave me try again later, and eventually in the afternoon it said most certainly. So well, Kirsten, I am definitely not boring then. Well, hopefully it's next Friday. O'Malley. Oh, I've asked it that before, Brandon. Luckily, I got a positive. It said no. I was like, oh, relieved. It sounds like Brandon's giving me a Yelp review. Rainbow Love, the UK doesn't have the magic 8-ball? That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, so if it's 12 hours ahead, so we'll know something. We'll probably know something tonight if they strike Friday. The heat haze makes that 717 look a little squatty. Looks like it's a little hunched over. Thanks, Brandon. 5 stars. All right. You know, I never looked that up. What is reverse ops in German? I should have looked that up. I was so hung on Opstoberfest. All right, let's keep it PG. Let's keep it PG, Brandon. All right, so that's the 757, and there's a Southwest in front of that one. We do have an ATI. This is the one, so I think someone was talking about this yesterday. There's a 757 lit up on the Hickam ramp. Got 757s lit up everywhere. Opschenheimer. Yeah. I'm really scared. I'm really scared to translate what that really means, O'Malley. We also have our first departure of a 747 lit up too, the one heading off to Sydney.
Southwest 2900 Honolulu, parking at 50 and useful length.
Let's see. Let's go back over and check on ANA and their APU. Okay, let's see. Do a little super zoom. Okay, APU appears to still be on. I see some a hatch open and the exhaust fumes, so I think the APU is still on. And then I still don't see anybody walking around, but the fuel truck that was there is now gone. There is a tug there. Yeah, there's a tug there with some people in it. Yeah, maybe we got a pushback here in a little bit. So this is a brand new Dreamliner X. X gonna give it to you. I keep telling myself I'm not gonna say that anymore, and I always end up doing it. Hello, Michael. Still hot in October? Jeez. 820. Thank you, CFI on the fly. That would explain the tug there. Oh, the 757 that is down here, the United, was just told to line up and wait on 8 left. Hello, Andrew. Yeah, O'Malley. The blue one, Lonnie, left, I believe, on Monday. Was it Monday? It might have been Monday. I was told it left on 3 engines. But I don't know that. I don't have any solid proof that that happened. But I was told it left on 3 engines. But it came back very quickly. It was back here yesterday. I'm assuming it's fixed. So I don't know if it got fixed and left on 4, or they just fixed it really quickly and sent it back here. So, but it's back in service now. It will not be here today. Today is the green and the orange one. Alright, so sorry, I'm looking at flight radar here, and should be looking at this. So this is a United 757 heading off to LA with the extra X. Unfortunately, O'Malley, we will not see the orange one today. The orange one left Japan very late. So it's not scheduled to show up here till 10:45. So we will not see the orange one today. We'll see the blue one here, or sorry, the green one here in just a little bit. 8:42 is what I'm seeing. Let's double check that. Yeah, 8:46. So we will definitely see that one. Another 757. Where is it at? There it is. This is ATI, Air Transport International, coming off the Hickam ramp. Well, hopefully it leaves a few minutes early, CFI, on the flight, because anything after 10, especially if it just pushes back at 10, is too late. Yeah, so it looks like this one is going to head all the way down to the reef runway.
Helicopter 665 Charlie Tango, Air Service ready, right home.
We have Northern Air Cargo back taxiing on 8 left there. He's actually back taxiing on the runway there. So we'll pick up that ATI when it gets moving on the reef runway. Hello, Brandon. Good to see you.
No delay, you're in front of Southwest, let me know.
No delay, Aloha.
You know, I don't even know if I said hi this morning to everyone. Did I ever say hi to everyone this morning? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were having a water salute over there. I think they're just watering the grass. Wait, let's go look at that. I thought it was a water salute, but I think they're just watering the grass. Yeah, they're just watering the grass. There's two of them. But thank you all for being here. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, which is right over there. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu. We're on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, which stretches for some 1,000 miles across the middle of the Pacific Ocean. We usually do 3 shows a week here, usually Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Next week's going to be a little funky. I'll get to that in a little bit. But we will do a Saturday show. Most likely it's going to start at 7:45, but we will see about that. It might be some schedule arrangements changed. But the best way to know for sure is to hit that notification button as you subscribe. Because from looking at my YouTube stats, I know about half of you listening to my voice right now are not subscribed to the channel. And it really costs you nothing, but helps me out a bunch. We were on pace to get 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We've kind of fallen off that pace a little bit. We were getting about 400 new subscribers a month, and that would have crossed the thing. The last 2 months we've slowed down a little bit, and now we're getting about 250 new subscribers a month. So that's not going to get us there, but we're hoping to get as close as we can. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that button right now. Maybe sneak over and hit that like button as you're doing that. This is that Air Transport International 757 we saw a minute ago.
Our
landing spin 7 mile final runway clear.
Hold short of 4 left for Hawaii 9980.
Air Transit 430, contact departure.
Go to Park Cabinet 1430.
247 to Boeing 757, 1 mile southeast of runway 88, crossing down altitude to 1004. After that,
So I mentioned that things are going to get a little wonky next week because we are headed off, theoretically, as long as the Lufthansa pilots don't strike, we are headed off to Germany. We're going to do some plane spotting in Germany. And I'm going to invite you all along with me, and we're going to be there. We're doing 4 scheduled shows, but there's going to be a lot more pop-up shows. It's very hard for me to schedule definitively shows when I'm traveling. I found it's better to just have them as mostly pop-up shows. So we're going to schedule the 4 Kickstarter shows in the morning, because I know where I'll be in the morning, and I know I won't be fighting to get somewhere. So we're going to try to do some other night shows. We'll do a Kickstarter backers only show that only Kickstarter members will be in. We'll do a members only stream, and then we'll do some other free streams as well. But the 4 that are scheduled right there are 2 at Frankfurt, 1 in Berlin, and 1 in Munich. If you'd like to stop by, all 4 of those shows will be in a public location. So if you want to stop by, I'll post the exact location later on this week or early next week. I have it. The only one I haven't figured out is exactly where I'm going to be in Munich. I'm debating between 2 places. So, but we'll get that put out. We also have a little bit of a merch for the shows. We have the Opstoberfest. That's Opstoberfest T-shirt. We have the reverse ops logo in the German flag covers. Then we have the I'm just here for the Apfelstrudel, which is kind of a take on the I'm just here for the Pop-Tarts T-shirt, which is very popular in the merch shop. We also have the modern and retro Lufty rip-offs with my logo instead of the Lufty logo. And then we have the Condor stripy shirts with my logo on them. Those have been fairly popular already. Thank you for all of you that ordered. But we have the Passion, the Beach, the Sunset, the Island, and the Sea stripy shirts for Condor. Those are all available at reverseopsshop.com. So should be an exciting couple of weeks over there. Hello, Tracy. Oh, the P8's moving, so that's good. Oh, there he is right there. Let's go over and take the P8. There he is right there. So that'll be heading out to the refund, and we'll get that in just a minute.
Southwest 2725, runner 8 right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 677, runner 8 right, line up to me. Southwest 2913, opposite tower at Juliet, crossing Rainbow.
Alright, so there's a couple of planes down there already in front of that P8. There's 2 Southwest The one that's moving now is heading off to Vegas. Then there's one behind it that's heading off to San Diego. So we'll catch those here in a second.
Hawaiian 9980 Heavy, what's your gate number? understand, occupied. 9980 Heavy, roger.
I've been tossing that idea around a little bit. Lance, and I hadn't come up with anything good yet.
5, if you don't turn right left. 5, hold short of American 4 left. Southwest 2725, perfect departure 19.1. Wish departure, have a good day, Southwest 2725. 195, right 4 left, river takeoff, and 08 threat 7. Forward 4 left, river takeoff, with 185. Southwest 677 and right, river takeoff, with 08 ready. Good morning, Hawaii 864 Heavies, come up to Chief right left. 864 Heavy, Hong Tower, just
What's funny is when I say aviation and tomfoolery channel in the introduction there, I was originally, I have a whole list on my phone of things I was supposed to say instead of tomfoolery. I was going to say, my plan was to say a different thing every day. And I think I did for a couple days, if I remember correctly, until I got to tomfoolery. But once I said tomfoolery, it just kind of fit, and I kept saying it because it really just fits. Oh, awesome, Allison. That's quick shipping. That's good. I still haven't got mine. Mine's taking longer to ship than yours did. I'm supposed to get it Monday, I think.
Dragon 76, wind 0738, runway 8 right, for takeoff. Plus 2913, runway 8 right, line up. Avoid 8 right, Southwest 2913. Southwest 677, contact departure 119.1. 195, contact departure 119. Contact departure for 185.
The problem I was running into when I was trying to design a tomfoolery t-shirt was I didn't want people to think tomfoolery was some dude standing next to me. So I kind of like, there's a couple other live streaming channels that have imaginary people as cast members, and I didn't want it to turn into that, so I kind of slowed down on the ideas for that. Oh, the P8 is, that's why it's so stealthy.
Dragon 76, turn right heading 155, in the turn, Dragon 76. Southwest 2913, runway 8 right, good for takeoff with 0530.
Maybe, Brandon?
Contact departure 118.3. 118.3, Dragon 76.
And they're not the only one. There's a couple others that I've noticed that have, that seem to have people who are mentioned but never there.
Number 1216 Papa, Honolulu Tower at Foxtrot, cross runway 48, runway 4 left, line up and wing, traffic landing, crossing right.
Next one coming in on the 8 left here is Hawaiian coming in from Tokyo. We also have a Southwest going out. I think we're going to take the one coming in. We just saw a Southwest a few minutes ago. So we'll take this. This is Hawaiian. It's a 330. I'm not disparaging. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disparaging that. If you know, it was a funny funny thing at the time, but I think even they got a little tired of it. As you'll notice that Bob is no longer there, so. So I'm a little delinquent on some generous gifted memberships, and I'm going to get to that right now. So our very good friend and easily a top 10 mod here on the channel. Sydney at 30. I'm sorry, I'm cracking myself up here. Sydney at 34 left is gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sydney. I really appreciate it. I've slacked so long that I can't see who the recipients of that was, but if you got a little notification from YouTube telling you that you were gifted a membership, please join me in thanking Sydney at 34 left.
Alright, number 2, clear land, 4 right. Tango, Tower, 4 left, and take up 0509 and gust 1.
And another one of our awesome mods, O'Malley squared, because he doesn't have the duck on the screen there. The duck has been replaced by a square, so it's O'Malley squared. Has also gifted, I'm still laughing about that, has also gifted 5 reverse ops memberships, so thank you very much to both of you, and welcome to the 10 new members we have. Oh, I can go back far enough. So Sydney's Sasha, Corey, Paul, Becky, and Toon. And the new members from O'Malley are Ryan, QT Pie, Jill Art, Wiesmans, and Fabian. I think I said most of those names correctly. So welcome all the new channel members. And please thank Sydney and O'Malley for their generous contribution to the channel.
Friendly 952, Honolulu Tower, roger. Continue holding in position. We're going to have the taxi on the runway here. Tower, operating company with request. 131, turn up at Delta, the Alpha Golf, taxi parking and monitor ground. Alpha Park, monitor ground, Hawaii 131.
Yeah, Rainbow got an extra threat. She went from triple threat mod to quad threat mod this week.
Request. I'm train company. I need to check the RPM 4 left on the north side. Start off over here by Kilo and 8 left. 4 laps will be about 3 minutes. Okay, now remain north of runway 8 left and officer proceed on RSA runway 4 left. Okay, we will be in the RSA. Officer, roger. Line 628, runway right, for takeoff, withdraw 507. Takeoff 1, 628. Friendly 962, contact ground 145. 173, Honolulu Tower, runway 8, left for line to line up, and wait down to start, follow runway 1.
The next one out on 8 right will be a San Diego bound Hawaiian 321. The next one out on the runway in front of us will be a Lihue bound 717.
8 left, clear land, hold short 4 left, there's for 772.
147 turn left, a kilo cross, 94 left, down on right left. Traffic is holding position on right left. Contact ground 112.9.
We're going to take the 321. That one doesn't look ready yet.
Contact departure 119.1. 628, contact departure 119.1. I see you on 628, come on. 173, turn right left full length, should be takeoff to 080 at 6.14. Tower, contact 12 Foxtrot, what's the other north 7? 9512 Foxtrot, Honolulu Tower, traffic, caravan, 6 miles, section of Sky Courier, 6 miles on across the runway, hold short of the intersection, wind 007, gust on 4, runway 4 right, clear for line. Oh, okay, no, 12 Foxtrot. Early 999, hold break service, Boeing 717, departed full line. 999, morning tower. 999, from service at Echo, taxi of Bravo Delta, new runway time is runway 4 left at Delta. Tower 3, we were clear. Early 999, keep moving, I didn't get a read back. Cross 3 left at Echo, taxi of Bravo Delta, runway time is runway 4 left at Delta. Airlines Echo Bravo Delta 4 left for the 999. 173, contact departure 18.3. Airborne 173.
Alright, so as long as we're talking about mods and things like that. Oh, we got a pushback of an A&A, look at that. So while they're pushing this back, the check is finally cleared, so we can officially change Brandon Rabbit's status to a mod of the channel. So everybody welcome Brandon as our latest mod. Brandon is our 9th mod. He still doesn't get, he's still too new to be a top 10 mod, even though we only have 9 mods, so. So, let the hazing commence. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't haze here. That's a behind-the-scenes thing.
999, delay turn to the departure of the runway 4 left at Delta.
That's right, O'Malley. You tell him.
999, this is the third time I'm talking to you. You're on the runway, radio check. 2599, runway 4 left at Delta, cleared for takeoff from the 999. 999, we'll have the Delta, takeoff, hold this Tower, helicopter 5 Charlie Tango, Port Island, ready and bound. Airfield 5 Charlie Tango, Honu Tower, proceeding concourse and hold. East concourse, helicopter 5 Charlie Tango. With 3159, Honolulu Tower, number 2, Boeing 737, 2 miles final. There's no traffic, landing, crossing runway, Cherokee. With 06 at 8, runway left, clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left.
Alright, we should be getting very close to the, we're going to have two A380s. So we're going to have two ANAs on the deck here. We got the Dreamliner X over here to the right. And we have the A380 that is just off the coast. Looks like it's 4 or 5 miles off the coast. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Make sure, can someone teach Brandon the secret handshake?
Friendly 999, contact departure 119.1. 9.1 for the 999.
And just remember, the 10% tithing goes right to PayPal, Brandon.
Rainbow 4 ready for showing. Rainbow 4, Honolulu Tower, full southbound. Rainbow 4. Friendly 540, runway 4 left at Delta line.
Yeah, I think it's I don't see it. It's a friendly is the call sign of the one he's not happy with. It was the Cessna Cargo Master, I believe. Friendly is the call sign for Kamaka Air.
Southwest 3174, turn left at Sierra, then contact ground.
Alright, so that first is 747 is pushed back as well, so.
Phone 84 Super, Honolulu Tower, number 2, Boeing 737, 2 mile final. Traffic loading and position crossing runway with 0605, runway 8 left, cleared to land. Runway 8 left, get that, 84. Helicopter 5, Charlie Tango, to the east of all the runways, landing south ramp will be your own rest. East of all my ramps, helicopter 5, Charlie Tango. Person friendly 540, continue holding in position, traffic landing, crossing runway. Continue holding in position, traffic 540. Full 4 traffic, helicopter over the east concourse, proceeding east of all the runways to land south ramp. Departure from south ramp will be at your own risk. Reception site, and all inspectors out that phone.
That's a good looking plane. I like that. I've always liked the ANA livery. I always liked that. But on the X, it looks really good. I like that. Alright, this next one is just the Southwest, so we're going to ignore it. We're going to follow this. Take care, Keith. Next week will be a little more on your time, I think.
Southwest 3159 to left at Sierra, then contact ground.
Booze D, that is a, I believe it's a delivery flight for Amazon. Amazon owns that plane now. And I believe it's being sent off for possibly a freighter conversion, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Rainbow 4, maintain visual separation with the caravan. Separation, Rainbow 4. For 772 at Delta crossing, right 4 left and on right 4 right, they contact ground 121.9er.
4 left at Delta, then ground on the other side, or first 176.
Alright, I think I could see the A380 now. Still a little far out to get a good shot of, but we'll flip over there in just a second.
540 traffic, helicopter off your right on the shoreline 6 departure head, stay maintaining with the bridge.
Copy, looking for 540.
Alaska 824, Honolulu Tower, Juliet, cross runway 8 left. Number 580, proceed east of all the runway, landing south ramp will be going right.
So this is Alaska here, crossing the runway at the far end. It is going to head out to the reef runway on its way to Seattle.
Contact departure 119.1. Departure available. 2540, contact departure 119.1.
Departure,
Full 18 traffic, helicopter just northwest of the Navy Marine Golf Course to the helicopter 1000 to the right left south ramp. Departure from south ramp will be John Risk. Additional traffic, another helicopter will be departing from the shoreline 6 shortly.
Looking out for both helicopters, south ramp will be my Aloha, Rainbow Gate.
Honolulu Tower, Archer 3126 Whiskey at 1,500 inbound for runway 4 right. Number 3126 Whiskey, Honolulu Tower, traffic holding a position on the parallel runway, wind 0707, runway 4 right, clear to land. Runway 4 right, clear to land, Archer 3126. Traffic 580, menu instructions, hold over the east concourse.
Hold over the east concourse, 580.
Magnum 8, departure from south ramp will be run red. Rainbow 18 should be just lifting off here shortly as well for the shoreline 6. Sandro, Ernesto is behind Rainbow, Magnum 8. 3592 Honolulu Tower, cautionary turbulence, Super Airbus 380 over the number, additional traffic, a Piper Arrow on a 3-mile final for the crossing runway. Wind 0708, runway left clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left, traffic holding position on the crossing. 3592, clear to land 8 left, hold short 4 left. C-24 on 8 right, line up and wait, traffic landing on the crossing runway. Right, bottom of the way, lost, 324, up traffic. Morning Tower, Magnum 10 for Reynolds 2 departure. Magnum 10, all tower, full south round. 10 morning. On the call, 84, super turn left at Echo Bank contact ground. Number 4, Mike, number 4 left, 3080 at 9. So 18, contact departure 119.1.
1901, remedy.
Magnum 8, contact departure 119.1. Magnum 8. Second. Alaska 824, wind 080 at 8, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. And my type soft calling Honolulu Tower. Set off 50, that's requested. Look up to side 80, proceed east of all the runways, landing south ramp will be your own.
Owner, south ramp owner, 580.
Is that a rhetorical question, Christine? The only Julia I know is, well, I know Julia Childs. I know Julia Louise Dreyfus. Not personally, mind you, but friends of friends. I know Julia Flights. Haven't met her either, but one day. Ooh, we have a moose moving. Hawaiian moose on the loose. Thanks, Ian. Alright, so that 747 that pushed back a little while ago finally is on the move. It is making a little Romeo Tango dance over there, going from Tango to Romeo. So it'll be out momentarily to the reef runway. We also have the ANA Dreamliner X that is making its way down there, and we have a C-17, should be somewhere over here by now. There it is right there. We have a C-17 that will most 99.9% of the time will head down to the reef runway, so we'll follow that other couple planes I mentioned. The heat haze is really starting to get going today. It's cooled down a little bit. It was very hot earlier this morning for some reason. I think it was because there was no wind. The wind has picked up a little bit. Sauerkraut German cabbage Pop-Tarts. That, holy cow, that's a flavor. I'm not sure if I'd try it. I don't know if I'd enjoy it, but I would try it. I'll try almost, and there's very few exceptions to things I won't try. I don't eat eggs, and I generally don't eat raw tomatoes, but other than that, I'll try almost anything. Not a big fish or shellfish guy, but I've tried most of it. We were in, one of the things I'm really looking forward to, and I hope they have them in Germany, I would imagine they do, or something similar, was the most basic thing, but it was so good. We went to Austria, we went to Vienna a couple of years ago, and it seemed like every corner in Vienna had a little stand. Some of them were enclosed like a thing, some of them were just a stand where they would sell sausage right there on the street, and they have a big baguette, a big, like a French roll. They'd cut the end off, and then they had this machine where they would shove it onto this stick thing, and and it would create a hole inside the baguette. The inside of the bun. It was, you know, you could ask for mustard maybe on the inside as well or two, but just the toasting of the inside and the sauce, it was so good. I could live off those. They were so good. I hope they have something similar in Germany, because that's really what I've been craving. Ah, hello, Ms. Wolves. I think we've had all the mods today. Thank you all.
Yes, 34 heavy, runway 8 right, line up and lane. For 7700 cosmic turbulence, heavy Boeing 787.
Alright, so the next one out will be the Dreamliner, ANA Dreamliner. It'll be followed by the UPS. And then we have 4 F-22s, it looks like. And then we should have the C-17. Got 300 likes? Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Iphone 9399 heavy, turn right heading 155 and contact departure 118.8.3. Iphone 9399 heavy, turn right heading 155, contact departure 118.3. Aloha 44, Honolulu Tower at Juliet, cross, turn right 8 left. GPS 34, continue holding a business traffic landing crossing runway. Just 780 for the turn up at Sierra, then contact ground. Sierra, ground Japan, second airport. Number 31 heavy, Honolulu Tower, runway 8 right, taxi via Alpha, Juliet, and cross runway 8 left at Alpha. Yes, 34 heavy, customer service, heavy Boeing 787 departed with 0707, gust 17, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so the Queen is up next. Should be coming through the trees any second now. The guy just drove by and I could smell his cologne. Must be overpowering inside that car.
For 7700, turn right at Delta, then contact ground. Seat 21, runway 8 right, line up and wait. Yes, 34 heavy, contact departure, 118.3. 118.3 to 34, long. Peak to one on departure, operating 140 and time maintain 16,000. Cautionary turbulence, heavy Boeing 747 departed. Wind 060 at 8. The barrier indicates up. Runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, change to departure. High Thai 11, runway 8 right, line up and wait on departure, flighting 140. Southwest 2878, Honolulu Tower crossing, right left at Juliet.
Alright, the 22s are next.
Say again. November 350 on the traffic, no factor. They've been off the runway for quite a while now. Gotcha, thank you for the 30 minutes to go. Number 2878, Honolulu Tower crossing, right left at Juliet.
I think we had two more. Those were reached. I think we got Mai Tai next.
Lady 31, radio check. For 36 Golf, turn right at Echo, then contact ground. Blade 31, Honolulu Tower, radio check. All 44, departure frequency is now 124.8. 444 and a whole 444. Departure frequency is now 124.8. Blade 31, not there, how lead? Blade 31, there, hang set approved, with 0709er, number 8 right, clear for takeoff, change to departure.
All right, the next one got the next one's out. Have hang 10 approved, so we'll see how good I am at following that from this angle. Can't tell if there's one more or two more, so I think I'm just going to follow the first one all the way up and see where we're at. I think there's just one more.
Tower Blue 364 HNL.
Oh, this guy's moving. Alright, that's it. That's as far as he went above my tripod range. And he got there very quickly. The next one out is a Northern Air Cargo. It's a 737-400. It's heading off to Kona. Behind that we'll have the C-17.
Departure, Blue Index, second.
On the 31 heavy runway 8 right, for the takeoff. Southwest 2878, runway 8 right, line up and white, traffic departing runway 4 left.
Oh, hello, Fred.
444 for departure.
444 contact departure.
444.
Okay, 10 runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Crossing left Juliet, Hawaiian 119.
Sorry about that.
Everyone heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, lost 31.
First on a runway 4 right south, south, altitude 700.
Or jump forward, ready for shot.
Traffic 400, right approach on the south will be at your own risk, 10707.
All my own risk, use 12 to down 4.
South 210, contact departure.
Departure, start 2210.
Thank you very much, Fred. Our good friend Fred 1296 is coming with a $10 super chat. Says Pop-Tarts are me. Aloha. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I will definitely add that to the Pop-Tart fund.
South 278, runway right for the takeoff.
Hope yesterday wasn't too busy for you. It seemed like it was a crazy day there at the old LaGuardia. Thank you, Colin. So the next one out on the reef runway is the Southwest. It's heading off to Hilo.
Boeing 737 departing runway 8 right.
Bring back our director on and departure to 48.
Okay. Delta 2078, contact departure. Yeah. Boeing 176, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. Boeing 198, runway 8 right, line up and line.
Was it pretty minor damage? I heard it was. I heard. I didn't see any pictures yet, but I heard it was. It was repairable damage.
Luna 906 on all 7 runway 4 to Fox, clear for takeoff.
4 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff. Luna 906.
Thank you again, though. Next one coming out this way is a 320. I'm sorry, a 717. It's heading off to Maui. Hello, Ron. Good to see you. Yeah. So you guys got to find a place to stick them somewhere until spring, huh? I'm sure that'll be nice and cheap. I forgot to check where this Hawaiian's going, but I'm going to guess it's not the mainland.
Boeing 198, contact departure.
Attention, Boeing 198, you.
For 914, hold all tower, contact my service, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, that's now.
See if we can figure that out real quick. It is headed off to Kailua Kona. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Rainbow Love, who also is a square on the screen. Rainbow Love squared. Coming with a 3-pound super sticker of a pair blowing kisses. Funny, there's some guy or girl, one of the two, somebody who sat in a little office in front of a computer. Oh, look at that. How perfect is that? How perfect is that? Thank you, Rainbow Love, with a rainbow copter. Look at that. He just sits in a little office all day and designs different animated pairs for YouTube. Oh, okay. More serious than I thought. Yeah, we were talking. That's the ones we were talking about. Our good friend Fred there works at the airport there, and yeah, it's definitely more serious than I thought. I thought they just nicked each other. I'll have to go back and look at the pictures. Okay, now I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. So speaking of pairs, and some guy working on pairs every day. You know what? One thing I found very fascinating in life since I was a little kid, I found it very fascinating. There's two things that are kind of the same deal. The first one is Coca-Cola or any other big brand, any other soda or whatever. Everywhere you go, whether you're in Honolulu, the UK, Germany, South Africa, Japan, you can get a Coke. You can get 4 feet. Holy cow! You can get a Coke, and the amount of daily production of Coke is things like that blow. It's not just Coke either. It's Lay's potato chips, or it's Budweiser, or whatever. The things that you can get everywhere, just the staggering complexity of all that just blows my mind. And then there's things like does everybody know what Tabasco sauce is? The little Tabasco sauce. It's very much everywhere. It's the opposite with that, because that you can find everywhere, but it's only made in one place. They make all of it on this island in Louisiana. All the peppers are grown on this one island. So it's the opposite. So you have Budweiser, or Coca-Cola, which has canning factories all over the world, and everybody can get a Coke. And then you have Tabasco sauce, which at least in America you can get everywhere. Every restaurant has it, every store has it, every convenience store has it, but it's all made in one little place. It's just I don't know. Maybe I need a drink. On the flip side of that, everything you look at, just look around you. In your room, in your office, in your car, Brandon probably driving and watching the stream. Everything you see, every little thing, the pen in front of you, the little clip in front of me, the sign on that fence right there, the shackles that hold up the fence. Somebody went to work. Somebody got up in the morning, got in their car or the subway or a train or whatever, went somewhere and made that. Or stood next to a machine and watched the machine make it in some cases. But it just boggles my mind that everything you see was built by somebody. Somebody somewhere goes to a party and they say, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, you know those signs that are on the airport fences? I make those."
Honolulu, runway 4 right, clear to land. Hold short of runway 8 left, landing heavy Boeing 777, full pound final.
Like, I used to work for a company back in many moons ago, before the company I'm working at now. They were like the biggest company you've never heard of. They were huge, this huge company, and they made the little things that screwed the lids on Tylenol bottles on the assembly line, or that bent wire into a certain shape on an assembly line, or that, you know, whatever, all those automated processes where they make things on an assembly line. They had grippers and shapers and all these different things that they made for these assembly lines. They didn't make anything. They didn't make a product that they sold on the shelf, but they made all the stuff that flipped over Twix bars on an assembly line so they cooked evenly, or screwed on a Tylenol bottle, or they made all that stuff. And just a whole bunch of us went to work every day and made that stuff to make other stuff. It's really weird. Tracy, I used to be one of those people who drank Coca-Cola like water. I'd have several a day. Now that I'm a little older, I've switched it to where I only have one a day. Sometimes I don't have any a day, but if I do have one, it's only one a day. So I don't know what started me on that. I don't know where that started from, but I hope it led you somewhere. We have a United that's behind this tractor somewhere. Where is he at? I think he's behind the wing of the... There he is. This United here is cruising along. He's going to end up in San Francisco sometime today. The 330 that we were looking at earlier has lit up on the cargo, has lit up on the north hard ramp over here. The transponder is on, the tug is there, the APU looks like it's on. So hopefully we'll get that out early. I think maybe it was Ian or CFI on the fly, it said earlier that it was scheduled for 10 o'clock. Hopefully we get it earlier than that.
Contact departure, 46.
Yeah, Brandon, now I just mainline it. It's much quicker. Alright. Speaking of that, I need to get some water in me. I'll be right back.
Center 74 Heavy traffic will be holding in position on the crossing guard.
Center 74, hold
Center 74 Heavy traffic will be in position on the crossing runway.
Center 74, Roger, thank you.
California, New York, November, Whiskey, Honolulu, crossing report at Fox, runway 4 left, runway traffic, landing, runway 8 left.
Cross Florida, Fox, runway 4 left, November, Whiskey.
There's for 9 right at Delta, contact down.
Lieutenant's got the 777 landing gear left to stable maintenance. That's the substation.
Behind the traffic, contemplate turbulence, crossing right left to the tower, then runway 4 left, then runway 4 right, stop and box. That last the crossing will be a donor.
Okay, cross the left behind the 777 towards the tower, then the 4 stop and box, right Magnum 10.
Line 202, Honolulu Tower, crossing right left, that's Juliet.
Crossing right left, that's Juliet, line 2. Tower battery 00 Tango Hotel, ILS Yankee 4 right.
00 Tango Hotel, Honolulu Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, hold short of runway 8 left, line heavy, Boeing 787, 4 mile final.
4 right, clear land, hold short 8 left, 0 Tango Hotel.
47431, heavy turn left at hotel traffic, 3 mile final, contact ground.
The Med Hotel and ground to Hotel, 12 Boeing.
Brazil November Whiskey, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Flight 91, Honolulu Tower, crossing the turbines, heavy Boeing 787, 3 mile final, runway 8 left, third line, hold short of runway 4 left for crossing stop.
8 left, hold short of 4 left, good land, Hawaii 91.
202, runway 8 right, line up and white traffic, landing runway 4 right.
Last way, 1, 2.
Yeah, I have a pretty daily ritual that I try to adhere to. I usually have a water or a Gatorade or Powerade first thing in the morning, and then I'll switch over to a caffeinated drink around 10 a.m. And then I'll try to squeeze in another water before lunch. And lunch is where I have my Coke. Well, I don't like drinking water when I eat food. So I'll have a Coke usually with lunch. And then before I leave for home, I usually try to get 2 more 16-ounce bottles of water. And then I'll have usually have a Gatorade for dinner. So I try to drink around 100 ounces of water a day. Well, Rainbow Love, that'll means it cleans out my insides, right? Makes all my intestines all nice and shiny. So we've got about another 20 minutes left in the show or so. We're gonna try to stay till about 10 till, maybe 5 till, to see if this one on the right departs. I know it's scheduled for 10. That, unfortunately, if it's scheduled for 10, it means it probably won't hit the runway till 10:15, and then in the air by 10:20. So since I have to be at work at 10:30, that's not going to work. So hopefully it leaves a couple minutes early and we can see. Nobody can see my insides anyway, Rainbow Love. What do I care if they're rotted out? But I got a couple things I want to mention before we make sure we mention before we go. So I don't have a graphic for this yet, but I do want to let everyone know that I will be appearing live and in person at AvCon in Atlanta, Georgia, in April of next year, April 4th. It'll be located at the Delta Flight Museum. So if you're in the area or really into planes, you can come out, hang out, say hi to me, say hi to Mrs. Reverse Ops. She'll be there as well. And listen to me talk. I'm going to be talking at the convention. I'm going to be a featured creator / speaker at the convention. I'm on the website now. It's official, so you can go check out the website. It's av-con.com. av-con. I'll drop a link in the chat for you. So check that out. There's going to be some other cool speakers as well. Noel Phillips will be there, a couple other guys. Our buddies over at AVL will also be there. Kevin and Rudy will also be there. Their picture on the page is a little bigger than mine, but I'll get over it. But it's Saturday, April 4th. Tickets are available on the website. Very reasonably priced, considering you're getting entrance into the Delta Flight Museum as well. So very reasonably priced. So if you're in the Atlanta area or want to make a day trip, or if Brandon wants to come do some IRL modding, because I will be live streaming from the event. And I forget the name of the hotel, but I got a balcony room in that hotel that overlooks the airport, so I'll be live streaming from there as well. So it should be a fun time. Christine, hazing is when you lovingly tease the new guy. Yeah, so I'll look up the hotel I'm staying at, Sydney, but it is like a 3-minute walk from the terminal, and then the Flight Path Museum is like a 10-minute walk from it. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. So it's all within walking distance if you don't want to rent a car. Oh, thanks, Bob. Hope to see you in Germany. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because there's a couple shows that I haven't scheduled yet that I'm going to schedule at the last minute, because it just depends on where I get to. Yeah, go. We'll have to get Brandon to pick up a case of prop wash. Send him off for the left-handed crescent wrench. That was the I got hazed a little bit when I was a rookie. When I was a rookie auto mechanic way back in the day. So if you don't know, my career before being an IT guy I was a ASE certified master mechanic. For reasons I can't do that anymore, so I've changed to IT. But oh, that'd be sweet, Sydney. For reasons and stuff, I can't do mechanic work anymore, so I switched over to IT. But back when I was a young rookie mechanic working in I worked at a dealership, and I can't remember exactly what the mechanic sent me to the parts department for. I think he sent me back to the parts department because he told me I got he told me I think he told me I got a counterclockwise timing belt as opposed to a clockwise timing belt. He sent me back in there to get a different one. And of course I knew the joke, but I didn't want to be the guy who doesn't fall for the joke, because you gotta, when you're hazed, you kind of gotta take it a little bit, or else everyone thinks you're a jerk. So I went into the parts department and I told them, hey, they sent me in for the counterclockwise timing belt, so when they ask, just tell them I fell for it. And then I went out and pretended like, they laughed at me in the parts department. So everybody was happy. The parts department thought it was funny. I was a team player, and the guys I was working with thought they pulled one over on me. So it all worked out. The old traditional one is I did see a guy in high school when I was at auto shop in high school, we had a guy call a parts department to get a radiator cap for a Volkswagen Beetle, a Volkswagen Bug. So he was we had him call a local parts shop to get a radiator cap for a Bug. The joke is that Bugs are air cooled, they don't have a radiator. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Left-handed spanner, left-handed hammer, yep. Dads are really good at hazing their kids. Of course, they do it their whole lives, so. So that 22 came in by itself. I don't know if that's the last one that came out and the first one back, or if it's one of the other groups that came back early. I don't see any others. See, Dave, I would fall for that one because I have no idea what tartan is.
4 left, clear time, over speed up to the field.
4 left, clear line, speed up.
831, affirmative. Honolulu Tower, direct after is approved, runway 4 to Fox 6, takeoff, traffic, 1 off, final runway 4 left.
Down through 4 right, clear to takeoff from 180.
Go 18 caravan departing runway 4 right, south east down. Anybody soon behind the caravan, proceed to the runway behind the south east runway. Caravan, complimentary, please follow runway. Only 95 on all tower, runway left, clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left landing, Boeing 717, 7 miles final. 8 left, 8 left, 4 left. And 95, stopping position on the crossing runway. 117 Charlie November, Honolulu Tower, cross 24 to Foxtrot, runway 4 left line, from west traffic, landing runway 8 left.
No, I've never met him, Kelvin.
Hey, good morning, Tower 165 at 1.9 on the visual 4 right.
Runway 47 road through the intersection and at the end, taxi the Alpha with
It's the pattern on kilts. Okay.
165 Honolulu Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, Neo, 7 mile final runway left, hold short of the intersection.
Early and 4 right, line 165.
Okay, I don't see anything else lit up locally that is going to head out in the next few minutes. I'm trying to go out to see if anything is close enough to stay for, but I don't see anything. So we're going to give this Corsair a few more minutes, and then if it doesn't go anywhere, we're going to call it a day. The second A380 of the day is very late today, so we won't see it. It is, last I checked, it's not supposed to be here till 10:45, so can't stay for that one. We do have the second DHL banana. It's a Singapore DHL. It is crossing over Honolulu right behind me right now, so maybe we'll stay for it. This one's coming in from Tokyo. This is a Hawaiian 330.
Hawaiian 458 heavy, turn left at Delta or Sierra, the contact ground. Number 2 Charlie November, runway 4 left to take off.
I've never heard that one, Dave. That's a good one.
Tower, Rainbow 4 ready for Sean 6.
Rainbow 4 Honolulu Tower, departure to south of DHL on West from 0508.
Just on that bone ridge, clear valve, Rainbow 4. Honolulu Tower, section 274, Mike Mike, inbound, 07.
274 Mike Mike, Honolulu Tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, heavy Airbus 330, mile final runway 8 left, hold short of the intersection.
Okay, 4 right, clear to land, 4 Mike Mike.
So we'll run this now, and then after this is over, we'll see where the Corsair is, and we'll decide. So we're not heading out just yet, but I want to get this in so we're not up against it at the very end.
165, 762, look cross runway 8 left and it's back to the office off the parking lot at ground.
Left at Kilo, clear to cross 8 left, 4 left, Alpha Golf Park will monitor you for Hawaiian 16.
If you tell me November, contact departure.
Contact departure 35 hours. Honolulu Tower, Japan S794, good morning, 13 mile flight on the 4th, it's 12 o'clock.
794 Heavy Honolulu Tower, runway 8 left, clear to land. The 540, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Thanks, Roberto. Unfortunately, today we can't stay for that. If it was Saturday, we would definitely stay, but
Before contact departure.
Departure report.
Alright, so the next one coming in is another Hawaiian. This one's coming in from Osaka. It's another 330-200. So we'll flip over and get its touchdown. Thanks for all the kind words, everybody. Really appreciate them all.
F-22 Heavy Figure. F-22 Heavy turn left at Delta, then contact ground. Up to 692, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. This one, Mike, hold short of runway 8 left.
Short 8 left, Mike.
Delta 704 Honolulu Tower, traffic 3 mile final crossing your left at Juliet. Delta 704, affirmative runway, cross runway 8 left at Juliet, traffic 3 mile final.
Yeah, we got the traffic. That's left 704.
I'd like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew. Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, and Alan, and with the addition of Brandon Rabbit. Special thanks to Mrs. Reverse Ops. And a special shout out to Steve Rogers. Thank you, Steve. Alright, so let's see here. Where is that? The Singapore 777. Oh, it's pushed back. Okay, don't go anywhere. That's pushed back. What time is it? Let's do a time check. What time is it? 48. Come on, little Corsair. You can do it. Get moving. Turn and burn. No one's ever said that for a taxi before, but I need you to turn and burn on the taxi. Come on.
November 18, ready for showing 6. November 18, hold on, try to park to the south and see your drone or the minute. 794 Heavy speaking. Sorry, 794 Heavy, turn left that hotel.
Hotel, thanks, that's 4.
We'll see how fast he gets down to the reef run. I'm assuming he would go all the way to the reef runway. And then we'll, if he gets moving here in the next minute, we'll stay. Looks like the tug is disconnected now. What? What do you... Really? No. No. What are you doing to me? I think they're having the F-22s land on 4 right. No, I don't actually know, Legal I Semp. I'm assuming he's just busy with work or whatever, you know. Hopefully he's lurking in the background somewhere. Oh, no, they're coming in here.
Singapore 7413 Heavy, no delay off the runway, turn left at hotel, then contact ground.
And these ones are coming in here.
Singapore 7413.
I guess I misheard her when she said 4 right. So if you're interested in following the Hawaii Raptors on Instagram, they do have an Instagram page. So it's Hawaii Raptors. very heat hazy. Very heat hazy. Alright. So while that was happening, sorry, it's Hawaiian Raptors, not Hawaii Raptors. Hawaiian Raptors. Alright, so that Corsair is moving as well. So we get that's over here. So I think we will stay for the Corsair. It's that'll have to be the last plane of the show. Oh, there he is. Super stealthy. So I found out a little bit ago that the Hawaiian Raptors only follow 8 people on Instagram, and I'm one of those people. I was very, very, very proud to learn that. That makes me very happy.
Section 1216 Papa with you for ILS 4 right.
Number 1216 Papa, Honolulu car traffic will be in position on the parallel runway and on the crossing runway. Runway 4 right, clear to land, Boeing 737, 10 miles, final runway left, hold short of the news.
Clear land 4 right, and for the traffic, 1216 Papa.
621 right, Delta, Bravo, Mike to the hang. Mike 206, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Alpha 3465, visual 8 left.
Alpha 3465, Honolulu car, runway left, clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left, landing check, 6 miles, final.
6 land 8 left, hold short 4 left, that's 3465.
Alright, so while the Corsair is heading out to the reef runway, I'm going to start breaking down a few things so I can get out of here in a relatively short time. If you're watching on the 360 camera, which is pinned at the top of the chat window, you can watch me break down a little bit. But I'm not going. I'm going to stay for the Corsair, so don't go anywhere.
Runway 542, runway 8 left at angle, clear for takeoff. 542, runway 8 left at angle, clear for takeoff. Boeing 737, 3 mile final, runway 8 left, wind 05 at 7, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, for me, thanks. Goodland Tower, Hawaii 174, approach runway D.
Hawaii 174, Honolulu Tower, runway left third land, hold short of runway 4 left, landing center, next time off final.
Left third land, hold short 4 left, Hawaii 174. Over to departure, Glen A3. Tower, jump over the island, ready, ma'am.
621, no delays through Juliet. Honolulu Tower, hold over these conference.
Okay, east of course for job.
3465, Heavies. 3465, left at hotel 0 over 4 hotel, then contact down.
Make the Sierra.
Number 16 South is somewhere that echo contact down.
Echo underground, 121 South F31.
Yeah. Number 7019 Kilo Heavy Honolulu Tower traffic, 5 mile final cross, runway 8 left at Juliet, pass behind the 4th spider.
Third cross, left at.
Altitude 48 Honolulu Tower, runway 4 right clear to land, Boeing 717, 4 mile final runway, left hold short again, and final. Delta 63 Heavy Honolulu Tower, runway right time to get Tango Alpha Juliet, hold short of runway 8 left at Alpha.
Oh, Linda, I meant to mention that earlier. It's been so crazy. I hadn't had a chance to look at all the pictures because some come into my email and some come into the in the round thing. But I will make that announcement on Saturday. Sorry.
Proceed to the runway, running at the top of the zone right.
Well, this is our manner.
Do you want to repair 123.9?
Alright, so Corsair is next on the reef runway. Ooh, I didn't realize how close that was. You guys were really close to my head on the 360 camera. I lowered the 360 camera, so now you guys are super close. Holy cow! I don't know if I like that. You guys are looking right into my ear. See, with a 360 camera this close, I don't know, I can't pick my nose or anything. That would definitely end up in a screenshot. We're going to watch the Corsair go, and then we're going to get out of here. So I want to say thank you again to everyone. It's been a blast today. I had a lot of fun today. I was a little worried early, but we had a lot of fun, a lot of cool planes, fighters, things like that. We'll be back here Saturday morning. I had thought about 7:45, but the last time we did that, I regretted it because we missed some cool stuff early. So may go again at 6:45. So I'll put out the placeholder tomorrow, and you'll know then, because then I'll know. But then that'll be our last show in Hawaii till after we get back from Germany. We leave for Germany on Wednesday morning. We'll be on United 1221 out of here at 8 a.m. So I'll post those flight details later in case you want to follow me into the United or the Lufthansa pilot strike. So hopefully that doesn't take into I think till after right as we're about to leave Germany. That would be a good time for the pilot strike, so then we can just stay in Germany. How closely followed by a KC-135? Very closely. All right, so the Corsair is moving now. Alright, so we're going to have to wrap it up here. I'm sorry I can't stay for the... will this get me? Will this get me? Yeah, it'll get me. Alright. Sorry, I already packed up the other camera. So thanks again, everyone. We'll see you Saturday. Bring your dancing shoes. We'll have a lot of fun. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your week. Alright. Aloha, everyone. Oh, I'm going to send everyone over to the 360 camera. So if you just hang out, you'll be automatically directed to the 360 camera where you can watch me pack the rest of this stuff up. All right. Take care.